Check it out. In the beginning, right? When I started on this little journey to try and get healthy, there were struggles. And what happened was, I went through stages, and it was stages of what they call backsliding, or failing, to say the least. You hit roadblocks, okay? You're gonna hit roadblocks, but the idea is when you hit these roadblocks is how you handle them, okay? Now check this out. You first come into the first roadblock, right? And that is the thought process. What do I want to eat? Now, right here, this is first stage. Right here, you can nip that thought and get rid of it altogether. You can get rid of that thought altogether. Boom, it's gone. It's done. Or you can tempt yourself and you can basically leave the thought, which is not good because you need to get rid of it. Leave the thought, let the thought fester. Then you start adding things with that thought. We do it all the time. I know I'm not supposed to eat that, but if I just eat that and eat that with that, then that should be good, right? You know, you actually start thinking of stuff that you can add with your bad stuff to, like, that's going to just cancel out your bad stuff, but it really doesn't work like that. But you start putting this together in your head. And why? Because you didn't get rid of that original thought. You just let it sit and let it fester. And so now you leave work, and that thought was there. And so now you're already in mode to go and do what it is, because you didn't get rid of the thought. You didn't get rid of the thought, so you have already brainwashed and programmed yourself to go do what it is you know you're not supposed to do. Okay, now you're getting ready to go do that. You still have a chance. You still have a chance. What you can do is this. You can get the strength up and you can detour. You can just not go to the spot where you're going to be getting the stuff that you're not supposed to be getting. So basically, you avoid that altogether. See, that's another stage right there. So you got the first stage where you could have just got rid of the thought, but you didn't. You let it fester. Then you got the second stage where you let it fester, and now it's taking you to where it's going, but you still got a chance to detour before you get there, right? Right. Okay. Third stage. Now, what's going to happen now is you are going to get there. You're going to get out the car. You're going to get inside. You're going to go inside. But what's going to happen is this. This is another stage altogether. I went through all these stages. You can go inside, and now you're looking around at everything that you're not supposed to get, or what it is that you said you weren't supposed to get. Now you come face to face with what it is that you're supposed to get. And you have the feeling of guilt because now you're face to face with your program and what it is you're not supposed to be having. And you're sitting there and you're thinking like, man, I know I should just go over there and have that. That's like raw, and that's with that over there. And if I have that, then I'm going to have that with that, and I'm going to have to mix that with that bread. And then you're sitting there and you're thinking. Now, you got another chance. Again, you got a chance whether or not you can pick this up, take it, or you can just leave and walk out the store. If you leave and walk out the store, that's accomplishment. That's accomplishment. You just won. You won the day. You won the day big time because you went all the way in with the intention to do something, and then you left and pulled out. You know what I'm saying? That takes a lot of strength. That takes a lot of strength. You know, that's like, you know, saying you quitting smoking weed and you go all the way up to the weed man house, you right there about to knock on the door and get it, and you just like, nah. That take a lot of strength. Because it's the same fucking shit. You're dealing with addiction. So, when that happens, you got another stage you can go to. The other stage is where you actually go through it, You buy the stuff. You get it. Now you bring it home with you. Now. This is like Super Saiyan discipline. Okay? Been there before. Did this before. This is why I'm telling you all these stages. Like, I'm telling you right now. You're going to get home, right? You're going to open the stuff. And you got two things that'll happen. Either you'll open it and you'll taste some of it. And the guilt of that will immediately ignite something in your head to make you feel guilty. And then you'll throw it away. Or you'll get home and you'll take it and you'll put it somewhere. And you'll put it there and you won't touch it. And then you'll come back to it and you'll actually just take it and throw it away. Those are the stages that you got to go through. There's stages of guilt, there's stages of backsliding, there's stages of roadblocks. There's a whole bunch of different stages that you have to go through in there. But the idea is you need to understand that during each one of those stages, you can just hit the on it at any given time. You get what I'm saying? That's your control. At any given time, you can just go, yeah, I know I'm on my way here to get this, but I'm not getting that. You know, oh, I know I'm on my way to here to get this, so I'm not getting that, you know? And you can do that at any given time. I do it all the time, you know? Just because it's raw vegan cheesecake doesn't mean I should just, you know, go and give me some raw vegan cheesecake all the time. No. Why are you going to get you some raspberry vegan cheesecake? You know that what does it cost? Like $7, $8 for that raspberry vegan cheesecake? Yeah, you know, it's expensive and so on and so forth. But why do that when you can go, you know, get you some raspberries? You know? So that's a conversation I have to have with myself. Oh, I'm going to go through here. I'm not going to have that thought. I'm going to reprogram my brain to go raspberries instead of vegan raspberry cheesecake or something crazy like that. And I'm going to go that way and I'm going to do it like that. Oh, should I get me some vegan chocolate mousse or should I get me something like... No. You shouldn't get that right there. You should get this right here and you should get that with those avocados and get that over there. It's just, you got to be disciplined enough to make the best conscious decisions at the best time so that you don't basically keep backslide. Because you see, it's not the backslide that's so bad. It's the lack of discipline going forward that you stop having. If you can build on the initial discipline that you have, that you start off with every single time you win one of those battles that I just told you. Every single time you win one of those battles, that just means you're stronger for the next battle. And that means every single time you got to do that. And for me, the idea is this. Try when you are in an emotional stress situation, that is when I want you to try and go, I'm really emotionally stressed right now. I want to eat this right now. What am I? Forget all that. As soon as you're emotionally stressed, go find a probiotic. Do that. Because that's going to mess with your gut. It's going to mess with your emotions. It's going to realign your joint. And just go ahead and do that. Because if you do that, you can realign yourself. And you can do that without thinking about anything else. And you can have your brain focused on alignment, peace, and serenity instead of having your brain focused on erratic food, your problem, and everything else. You'll start focusing on you and just centering you so that you can deal with the problem. You know what I'm saying? Or just deal with yourself and your food addiction. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Later.